Number one, make sure you stay muted. I'm not able to hear any of you guys with the mic on. Number two, some things you might need. You may want to turn on just some music with the speaker that you have, and you may want a timer. I'm going to be talking about certain times and things like that, so you can keep going with that as we go. To get the most out of these home WODs, you want to make sure that you are maximizing the movements that we're doing. So what I mean by that is you want to make them activate as much muscles as you can. So do these with as much intention as you can through every single one. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna get started, and as more people come, they'll just hop in where we're at. So starting off nice and easy, stand up nice and tall. Oh, I have my lovely assistant behind me, so you can kind of look at him whenever I'm not demoing the movements to see what you should be doing. So everyone get the feet under the hips. We'll stand up nice and tall, palms facing forward, and we're just gonna get some stretches in the morning. Lean to the right, feel the stretch. Lean to the left, feel the stretch. From here, we're gonna bring the hands up to the chest, lift the elbows up, lean to the right, lean to the left, feel the stretch in the sides. Now we're gonna go hands on top of the head, keep the elbows pulled back, lean over to the right, lean to the left. And now we're gonna give it a big stretch. Stretch the arms out, lean. Couple more. All right, let's go ahead and shake it out now. Go into a little floppy run, just bounce it around, shake out all the stress that we might have going on this time. Oh, and then we'll start to get the blood flowing with jumping jacks. Get the arms all the way up. Try to get full range of motion in the shoulders. I'm gonna have you do this for about 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, awesome, Paul. From here, we're gonna get the blood flowing in the knees, so find your runner stance, stand up nice and tall, shoulders back, start to march with the knees. Just getting some blood flow in. We're gonna start working some holds now, some 10-second holds. So get ready and hold. Right leg up for 3, 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. Let's do 2 more each side. 3, 2, 1, switch. 2, 1, switch. 1 more each side. 2, 1, switch. Last one. 3, 2, 1, switch. Transition into some butt kickers. Kicking the butt, getting the blood moving in the quads. I'm gonna have you do this for about 10 more seconds. 2, 1, let's do some holds on the backside. Ready, hold your right heel, feel the activation in the hamstring for 3, 2, 1, switch. Hold. 3, 2, 1, switch. 2 more each side. 2, 1, switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. After this, we'll go 1 more each side. And switch. 2, 1, switch. Awesome. From here, we're gonna up the pace a little bit, so drop it down to your push-up position. Right when you get to your push-up position, let's get about 10 seconds here. Make sure the hands are under the shoulders. Feet together, everything is nice and tight. And now let's start a mountain climber, marching the right knee up and back and then the left knee. I'm gonna have you do this for about 20 seconds. Keep the hips low. As you go, let's start to pick up the pace a little bit. We have about 15 seconds left. Keep the hips low, be very intentional with the legs. 3, 2, 1. Rest in your push-up position. Just hold. Separate the feet just a little bit. Brace that core tight, and let's start some shoulder taps. Right hand to left shoulder, and then left hand to right shoulder. Keeping the core nice and tight. Try to keep that belly button pointing right towards the ground. We got 10 more seconds here. Everyone do one more and hold, then send the hips up into a down dog. So we're pressing the ground away, hips go up into the air, and then we're just pedaling out the calves nice and slow, pressing one heel into the ground and then the other. I'm gonna leave you here for a little bit longer now, so we have about 20 seconds left. We're just pedaling out the calves. Make sure we're actively pressing the hands into the ground. That's good. Solid work. All right, we're gonna get into our Spider-Mans now. So back to your push-up position. This time, right foot to the right hand. Square your body off, and then let's give yourself a couple circles in each direction. Stay active here. If you're at home and this position is a little bit hard for you to do, you can easily elevate the hands on a chair and get the same stretch. At the bare minimum, you could just take a big step forward, lift the chest up, and get a nice little stretch, just like this. I'm gonna have you keep going back and forth for about a minute longer, really getting the hips moving. You can check out my lovely assistant behind me. He's doing a great job with these Spider-Man stretches, keeping everything nice and square. And we have about 30 seconds left here. So just keep alternating back and forth. Go ahead and get one more, and then pause with your right foot up by your right hand. After you get that right foot up by your right hand, let's drop the back knee and the back foot. We're gonna shuffle that front foot in between our two hands, send the hips back, and then now we're getting into the hamstring. So if this is difficult for you, we could easily just keep standing on our feet, hinge down towards the ground, feel the stretch in the backs of the legs, and then stand. But if you have the ability, you're gonna be in this position here, and I wanna point the toe and pull the toe back, a little bit of flossing with the hamstring. We have about 10 more seconds here. Beautiful work. Go ahead, unwind yourself, and let's switch legs. Bring the left foot up by the left hand, flatten the back knee, flatten the back foot. Shuffle that front foot in between your two hands, send the hips back. Same exact thing on this side. Point the toe, pull the toe back. We're gonna spend about 40 more seconds here. Beautiful, Paul. Look at that flexibility. I love it. We have about 10 more seconds on this leg. Awesome work. Go ahead, stand it back up on your feet. So from here, we're gonna start going through some air squats. So find your squat stance. This is practicing the movements today. So everyone make sure that your feet are about shoulder width apart. Through this, you're gonna make sure your feet are flat. And then we're gonna hold the hands up nice and high. Make sure your arms are straight. Now, I want you to focus on two things, keeping the feet flat and driving the knees out as you go down. So ready? We're gonna do a couple together. And down, feet flat, knees out, sit down into your squat, hold, and drive up. Awesome. So when I say tempo, what that means is I'm looking for a slower count down and up. So the next 5 reps, we're gonna go 3 count down, 3 count up. Ready? Hands up high and down, 3, 2, 1, and up, 3, 2, 1. Back down. 3, 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. Couple more. Down. 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Down. 3, 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. This last one we're going to hold at the bottom. Down. 3, 2, 1. Hold. If you're able to, take your elbows, drive the knees out and hold. Grab your toes. We're going into a bootstrap. Lift the hips up. Pull on the toes. And then stand up nice and slow. Awesome. So now that we've kind of practiced the air squat, we're just going to knock out 2 sets of 10 reps on our own, and we're going to work on making these controlled. So this is what I'm going to be looking for. When I say go, I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to knock these out. You'll have your hands up. Go. 1, 2. Just make them nice and controlled. This is warming up the quads. Ready? Hands up high. Get everything nice and together. And go for it. 10 reps at your own speed. I'll give you guys about 20 to 30 seconds to get these done. Nice. What rep you on there, Paul?
5.
5. Nice. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. Cool. So we're going to shake that out in between our sets. You can just rest, or I want to get the legs moving with a reverse lunge. Now we have this in our first part of the real workout today. So how this reverse lunge goes, you'll stand up nice and tall. Your goal is to keep your shoulders directly over your hips. So when I say down, we're simply taking a big step back with one leg, knee will tap the ground, and then stand. So common faults here is letting the chest drop as you go back. You want to make sure that the chest stays nice and upright the entire time. So everyone go ahead and practice those for about 20 seconds, and then we'll hit another set of squats. So I can see Paul behind me. He's doing a great job keeping his chest up. Another thing that you want to make sure of is that front knee stays stacked over his front ankle. Cool. Awesome. Go ahead and do one more, and then stand it back up on your feet. All right. So let's knock out another set of 10 air squats. Let's get our feet back under our hips. Get everything nice and tall. Ready, and go for it. About another 30 seconds to knock out 10 air squats. Getting the quads moving. Awesome, Paul. Where are we at with those reps? 8. Nice. 9. One more. 10. Cool. Go ahead and finish up your reps. All right, we're about to get into the fun stuff. So before we do that, I just want to knock out one more quick stretch. We're going to take it onto our stomachs. From here, we're going to go hands out in a T. Your hands need to be about shoulder height. These are called scorpions. You're going to bring your right hand up, push yourself over to the left, push into that left shoulder. Feel a nice stretch here, and then switch sides. So if you want a deeper stretch, you can bend the elbow of the arm that's being stretched a little bit. Ooh, I can't even do it. I got to keep my arm straight. My shoulders are so tight right now. So I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to keep alternating back and forth, just getting a nice shoulder stretch. We have some shoulder stuff involved in the workout today. To make sure I don't back up and step on your finger. Another good thing you can do with this stretch, with that opposite leg, you see Paul's reaching his foot back. You can also try to open this knee up a little bit. That gives you a good hip stretch. So this is like a double duty stretch here. Go ahead and get one more rep each side. After you get one more each side, you can stand it back up on your feet And we're going to practice the movements that are in your first part of the workout today. We'll give you about 10 minutes to finish this part of it. So the first movement is mountain climbers. We did a little bit of this in our pre-warm-up. So to get the most out of these, you're going to want to make sure that your shoulders stay stacked over your hands. As we fatigue, the tendency is to kind of let the hips come up and do this number right here. We want to make sure that we're getting the most out of it. So try to keep your body flat and pump those knees up. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to practice 10 reps of that. You will count every time your knee comes up. Ready, and go for it. Knock it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. So Paul's going a little slow here. You can pick it up a little bit if you want, but that looks amazing, Paul. Good job. After you get 10, go ahead and stand back up on your feet. So for the workout, you'll do 20. Now the next movement is a reverse lunge. We practice some of these in between our squats. So you'll get nice and tall, send the foot back, lunge, the knee will kiss the ground, and then stand. If you are not able to get to the ground, that's totally fine. You can step back, get as low as you can, and then stand back up. Everyone try 4 each leg. I said 4 each leg. What I meant was 4 total, 2 each leg. So go ahead, finish up your last rep. All right, so how this is gonna work, your goal is to get 5 rounds. Same thing, I wanna kind of push the intensity this first part. So I'm gonna give you guys about, let's say 5 to 10 minutes to finish this up. Paul's gonna go through this with you. I'm gonna be doing some reps as well. So once again, this is what we got. 5 rounds, 20 mountain climbers, 10 reverse lunges, 5 each leg. All right, are you ready? I'll give you guys 30 seconds and we'll all start together. So if you need to grab a quick drink, go do it now. Quick sip of coffee early in the morning. Just those 2 movements for right now. This is kind of an intensity piece, and then we're gonna get into a strength piece. All right, everyone, we're gonna start together in 3, 2, 1, go for it. 20 mountain climbers, nice and easy. Marching the knees up to the chest, making sure we're staying super tight in the core, trying not to let those hips come up. Right when you're done with your 20 mountain climbers, 10 reverse lunges. That's 5 each leg. Awesome. So Paul's kind of the gauge here. When he's done with his 5 rounds, I'll give all of you a little bit longer, and then we'll move on to the next piece. You guys are doing great. This is our first Zoom class here today, and this has already been a lot of fun. We're about halfway through time-wise. For those of you who are here, thank you so much. This is very important to keep our little workout routine in, and we're gonna do the best we can to have some awesome ones for you. Nice, Paul. Is this round 2? All right, awesome. As you're going through the lunges, make sure that you're making an effort to keep the chest up, shoulders stay stacked up over the hips. Remember, the tendency as we start to fatigue is to let the chest drop. Do your best to make sure that's not happening. If you want to modify further down, if the reverse lunge is hard for you, you can easily take a step back a little bit and then stand back up. If the lunge is not something you should be doing because the coach has told you that, then you can easily turn these into air squats as well. You would just do 10 air squats. We went over that in the beginning. All right, Paul's on round 4. Where are all you at? One last thing that you could do with the reverse lunge, if the balance is an issue, feel free to grab a wall or a door frame, and you can keep the balance that way. All right, Paul, how you feeling? Are you getting warmed up? All right, good. That's what we're looking for. And then this is going to be your last round coming up. All right, sweet. Awesome. All right, let's get after that last round. Yeah. Nice. All right. We're going to get, after Paul's done, I'll give you all 1 more minute to finish up. Wherever you're at in your 5 rounds, totally fine. We'll move on to the next. All right, sweet. So go ahead, keep moving through your 5 rounds. Paul's finished, but he's quite the athlete, so we'll give you guys some time to finish up and catch up to him. All right, cool. Go ahead and finish the movement that you're on, and then give yourself a little shakeout, give yourself a small break. I'm going to start going over the next movements and what we're looking for this. So we're going to go for about 15 minutes. We have about 18 minutes left. So let's talk about this next part of the workout. We're working holds. The first one is a T-plank, but I'm going to throw some variations at you that I want you to try. You can make these extremely challenging. So you'll start in your push-up position. Everything will be nice and tight. Oops, there we go. You'll rotate the right hand up. You want to hold this position. You can just hold this a little bit longer, or you can lift your back foot and hold this. This is a way more challenging position for balance. And then from here, you're going to do 5 reps where you bring the hand out to a 3 o'clock position and then back up. Or you'll go all the way until it's about to touch the ground, feel the activation in the side, and then bring that hand back up. So everyone try 2 reps each side. You'll stay on one side for all of your reps. I lost my mic. All right, we're back. So go ahead and try 2 each side. And that is movement number 1. How were those? Oh, you got the other side? All right, cool, cool. Yeah, finish it up. He gets nice and tight, working on his balance. Hand goes to the ground, squeeze the core, and then rotate up. Beautiful. Cool, awesome. All right, the next movement is going to be a 30-second L-sit. During this time, I'm going to be kind of verbalizing where the 30 seconds are at. So with this, you're going to take a seat. The hardest variation is going to be sitting up nice and tall, point the toes, and then lift the feet up and try to hold for a minimum of 15 seconds at one time. To make this a little easier, you can lean back and hold. You could bend the knees if you'd like, or the easiest variation would be all the way on the back, hands under the hips, and then bending the knees. But if you do this one, you want to make sure that the shoulders are lifted nice and high so you get good core activation through the full 30 seconds. So everyone go ahead, take a seat. Let's try that. We're going to try it all for 10 seconds. Ready? We're going to start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Start. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Awesome, Paul. 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. So the next movement is a 20-second back scale. You'll have your hands out in a T. Now, the point of this, the grounded leg needs to stay straight, and you'll send the chest forward. As you send the chest forward, the back leg needs to follow in the opposite direction. And then once you reach your maximum stretch point, you're going to just hold right here. So let's try 5 seconds each leg. I will give you guys the countdown. Ready and get set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smooth. Stand back up. Ready and down. Hold. Awesome, Paul. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. We're going to go for 12 minutes. Start right away. Let's start with 10 T-planks, okay? Or start whenever you want, right? 10 T-planks, 30-second L-sit, and 20-second back scale. So we're starting with the T-planks. Go ahead, start it up as soon as you're ready. 10 total, 5 each side. You'll do 5 with one variation on one side, switch arms, and then go 5 the other side. Yeah, stay on one side for 5 reps. This is kind of a long side hold too. This is to hit those side muscles, your obliques. I want to see if I can see who's on here. So once again, 10 T-planks, and then 30-second L-sit. Nice. We got Marina, Kelly, Alex, welcome. Alex is a trooper. We'll get Jason in here too. Oh, cool. I can see. Nice work, Marina. You're doing great. Oh, cool. I like this. I can see them. Perfect. After you do 5, then you'll go ahead and switch. Paul's struggling over here. This is a good workout. And then 20-second back scales, or a 30-second L-sit. So Paul's about to start. Good. If you have a clock going, I'll tell you right now, I started a 30-second timer. I'll kind of give you 10 seconds at a time for a little bit. Help you out if you don't have a timer set up. We're all trying to learn our best on how to do this. That's 10 seconds. And I think some things you'll want to have in the future is a timer set up, so you can kind of see the whole time. So that's another 10 seconds. So if you've been going the whole time, we have 10 seconds left. And rest. Nice work, Paul. Dang. And then we got a 20-second back scale, each leg. So go ahead, get set up. I'll give you a countdown if you want to start with me. 3, 2, 1, get set. Let the chest fall forward and hold. I've started a timer. That's 10 seconds. What's going on, you? Oh, this is from, from Social City. How are you? What was her name? I forgot it. Lexi is her daughter, yeah. Yeah. All right, so 20 seconds each leg. After you're done with that, you're right back to the T-plank variations. Just start those up right away. Cool, did you get 20 seconds each one? Nice, man, awesome, perfect. Yeah. So Paul's gonna demo one of his T-planks. These are a hard variation. This is hitting all the core muscles. Holding, he's letting his arm fall towards the ground, staying in control, and then raising back up. That's the most challenging variation. So you'll do 5 each side. Awesome. Cool. After you do the 5 each side, you're gonna go right back into your L-sit. All right, here he goes again. Dude, look at those muscles. This stuff makes you strong. That's all I can say. Awesome, Marina. I see you. I see you working it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there they are. You can join our workout. Yeah, there we go. Right into your L sit. Marina went right into it. Nice work, Marina. Unfortunately, if you're talking, I can't hear you with my mic. Oh, okay, they left. Sweet. Maybe they'll join our class next time. That'd be fun. Nice work, Paul. We're going to keep going through this. We got about 7 minutes left here. Yeah, Marina, get right on those back scales. There you go. Awesome. Sweet. Those look really good. It is. Yeah, yeah. Kind of have to count to yourself and do a little quick peek. If you have a timer on your phone that you're using for the back scales, maybe put it on the ground so you can keep your head neutral. Awesome, Paul. Perfect statue of a perfect man. I know. Maybe we can take turns. All right, guys. If you, yeah, I know. We'll have to make it a thing. If you guys want to turn on your camera, I can give you some tips here. I can watch you. I see Marina over there. So we have about 5 minutes left. We're going to keep working through it. Yeah. No. We'll take turns. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Dang, look at those T-planks. Nice, Marina. Slower the more challenging. Slower the more challenging. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. We don't have a what? Oh, did they suspend that for us? Oh, cool. All right. And then L sits. Oh, okay. All right. I know. Good. I hope you're getting a little sweat in the morning. This is a perfect way to start your day. Since this is our first one, any feedback that you guys have, please comment and then share this link with everyone that you know. Try to get as many people in these rooms as you can so we can work out together. Dang, Marina, keep those shoulders up. Come on, legs straight. There you go. Yes, legs straight. It's much better. Once again, it's 30 seconds on the L sit and then 20 seconds on the back scale. Dang, nice, Paul. Awesome. Hang with it, Marina. Keep those legs straight. Ooh, good. She did it. All right, sweet. And then right after that, we got about enough time for maybe another round of T-planks, but go ahead and start your back scales next. Keep moving through no matter where you're at. I'll go over if we're starting to fatigue where we can't keep our legs completely straight, or if we're feeling this in the lower back, we can easily take this down to our backside, tuck those hands under your hips, and then just keep the knees bent. This is working the exact same muscles. Awesome, Paul. Dang, those look good. Really good. To modify the back scale, if these are hard for you, or if these are getting a little too challenging for the shoulders, you can easily have the hands here and hinge down. And if you haven't been practicing these a lot, we practice them all the time at the CrossFit Combine. But if you haven't developed the balance yet, you can have a bench or something right in front of you and you can kind of grab that and work on not holding on to it too much. So that's some variations that you guys can have in your toolbox to develop your balance. We have about 2 minutes left, so go ahead, keep moving through. Paul's at his T-planks again. I have a feeling you guys are going to feel this in the core tomorrow. Awesome. Marina's starting another round. Cool. John Nixon's here with us. Is he doing this workout at work? Nice work, Marina. Those look great. Awesome, Paul. Something with these T-planks, when I started taking them seriously, I really do think they contributed to me getting a little bit better at my handstand stuff. Just anytime your hands can be on the ground, working those balanced positions, always a really good thing. All right, cool. Go ahead and finish the movement that you're on. That is about time. So finish it up. And then we're just going to get some stretching in. So everyone go ahead and just actually stand back up. We had a lot of shoulders, so stand back up on your feet. We're just going to stretch out the triceps after that. So get the feet under the hips. Your left hand will go right behind. Try to get it in between your shoulder blades. Your right hand will grab that tricep. And let's just get a nice little tricep stretch here. We're going to hold for about 20 more seconds. And switch. So your right hand's going behind, right in between your shoulder blades. Your other hand is going to grab the elbow and just push that elbow down. Awesome work. Go ahead, relax from there. Now let's take it to the seat. We're going to go feet out in front. We're just going to get a little stretch in the hips. Your left foot will go over your right leg. Sit up nice and tall, and then hug that knee into the chest. Try to sit up nice and tall here and get a couple nice deep breaths in. Now we're going to take this into a little deeper stretch. Take your left hand back behind, your right elbow over that left knee. Sit up nice and tall and twist. Ten more seconds here. And switch. So this time your right foot will go over your left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Hug that knee in. Take a couple big deep breaths. Take this side into a little deeper stretch. So your right hand will go behind, your left elbow over that right knee. Sit up tall, big breath in. Exhale, twist. Slowly unwind from there. All right. Good vibe high fives to all of you out there. And stay updated. We're going to be updating our schedule and adding other class times and maybe just little meditations and stuff. So we have a lot of things that we're working on. So just kind of keep up with everything. All right. See you all tomorrow, or I'll be on again at 8 o'clock.